My name is Bailey Ann Vincent, and I'm the Artistic Director of Company 360 and co-director of Comebacks, the company. Comebacks is an inclusive dance company for artists who are rising from the ashes of chronic or progressive illness. I really wanted to provide a performance opportunity biannually where former artists could come and learn and create and perform again, but not have the guilt of worrying that they might not be able to commit to a long-term project. Though I am a dancer and director of Company 360, I am actually chronically ill myself, and I suffer from cystic fibrosis transmembrane-related disorder.
My role as an occupational therapist with Comebacks, the company, focuses on helping the dancers maintain a safe environment, as well as encouraging them to continue with their daily routine of their medical treatments and taking care of their bodies in a different setting.
We're really interested in the dance companies out there that help teach wheelchair dancing technique, or that might be for the deaf population, with which I'm a part of. But so far we hadn't really seen anything that helped those with terminal illness or with an illness that makes it really hard for them to participate. And so it became our mission to create a company that really is inclusive for everybody.
My name is Layla Santana. I'm 16 and I'm a dancer for Comebacks. So I have a genetic disease called cystic fibrosis. I was diagnosed when I was 2, and it's a genetic disease that affects the pancreas, the digestive system, the lungs. Funny enough, I was never a dancer, but I was a state-level competitive swimmer, so I had a background in being an athlete. My blue card was revoked, and that's a card that allows you to do state-level and school-level swim in any sport. So when it was revoked, I struggled a lot mentally. It felt like almost losing a part of myself, because that's what I was known as, is Layla the swimmer. And when I stopped doing my sport, I was known as Layla the sick girl. And so being able to do this is helped with physical and mental, repercussions of not being able to do what I loved.
My name is Lindsay Florence. I'm 23 and I'm a dancer in Comebacks, the company. My mom enrolled me in dance at the age of 2.5. And it grew to something that I became so passionate about that I became a dance teacher in high school, a competition dancer, and even traveled around the country to perform. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with something called hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a genetic disorder, but I have had it my entire life, and so ultimately those led me to have to quit dance. Giving that piece of myself up was very hard. I felt a huge sense of identity, like I didn't know who I really was, because dance was who I was throughout my childhood. I haven't danced in about 7 years, but stepping foot in a studio yesterday felt like the biggest relief. There's not really words to express how grateful I was to just be able to have the opportunity to come in and be able to do what I love again.
Opening curtain, 15 minutes.
I think it is going to be extremely emotional watching these dancers finally take the stage, because so many of them have missed this and have held on to this for so long, and I'm just so proud and humbled. Watching the Comebacks dancers perform tonight was super, super emotional. There were a lot of tears, and just being able to run up there and hug them and see that they all made it through, it was just breathtaking.
It felt really good. It felt amazing. Overall, it felt really, really, really good.
It felt amazing. Like, it was so emotional, and it was a feeling I can't really describe.
After watching the performance, a lot of our comebacks dancers had tears in their eyes because for so many it was a triumphant return to the stage.
What do you want to say to Bailey and Emily about organizing this tonight?
All I can say is thank you. That's all I can really say.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come home and live out my passion again.